Hello everyone, this is Denise of the Hypergamous Journey. Welcome. At this channel we discuss dating advice for women who are mature and would like to date and marry a man of a higher financial level. Or at a minimum, he is at your financial level or above. He's at your financial level or above. So I owe you a date review for match number 9 from It's Just Lunch Matchmaking Company. So this is story time. Match number 9 looked like his picture. He looked to be about 5'10", 5'11", and his weight was proportionate with his height. We went to a restaurant in Peachtree Corners, Georgia. And that was about 45 minutes, 50 minutes from me, and that was fine. And he lived in Stone Mountain, so he said it took him about 20 minutes to get there, but it took me about 45 minutes. Again, a man who is, excuse me for the lighting. Excuse the lighting. It's kind of dark. I do have, lighting, but it's not the O-ring lighting. So excuse me for that. But I wanted to get this video out and not wait till tomorrow. So, another man, he is 67. He was married for 18 years. He has 2 adult sons. One son is married and the other is living with his girlfriend. So 67-year-old man, 3 years shy of 70, and he's still playing around. His energy said player, 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 Playa, not ER, but A, player, 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 player. He's not ready to settle down. His energy don't feel like he's ready to settle down. He was dressed fashionably, so I'm going to describe it. It's like back in the day we called them deck shoes. I think they're the kind of shoes that people wear when they are on a yacht or on the water or something like that, or country club. So they have a white sole and they might be made of leather or canvas, usually a slip-on, and the sole of the shoe is white. He had on straight leg jeans. They're not like skinny jeans, but straight leg jeans. And he had a little bow to his leg. Usually those jeans look better on men who are bow-legged. So he has a little bow-legged going on. So they were blue denim jeans, like the light blue. He had on a blazer or a jacket, navy background, but had these very thin plaid that was in pastel pink and like a lilac, but like a dark lilac. But you could see that it was lilac. So it was like a thin plaid like that on a navy background. And he had on a lilac shirt, like on the dark side, lilac shirt. And yes, he's bald and he had glasses in the picture, but he didn't have any glasses on. And so we talked about, he didn't see my picture. But we talked about a lot of things. And he said that he was looking for love and looking to love someone and looking for someone to love him, that, he would consider marriage. But, just like they say women have like masculine energy and people can feel that from them, men have player energy. That's just me. I feel like I can tell a player from a mile away. And maybe it's because I've been dating all my life, really. And I've just seen the gamut from, like undercover gay energy to undercover player energy. He said that, he's dated, been dating and, meeting women who are looking for sugar daddies. And he said even older women are looking for sugar daddies. And I was like, well, how do you know? And he said, they just trying to get things out of you. Can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? And in my mind, and I could be wrong, so my male subscribers help me with this. It's like either you're giving off sugar daddy energy or you're dating women who are really young. So I'm sure, yeah, if you're approaching a woman in her late 20s or mid 20s and you're old enough to be her daddy, of course she's going to want you to be her sugar daddy because you're her daddy's age. Duh. And so, I listened to that. He said that he had diabetes. So what I'm discovering is that these men who are age appropriate for me, they're just telling me right off the bat all of the chronic diseases that they have. Hypertension, diabetes, whatever. But he happens to have diabetes, cancer, recovering from cancer. So he is diabetic. And, height, weight appropriate. He doesn't look overweight or anything. But like I've said in one other video, these single men, especially that, it's probably a habit of young single men as well. But the mature single men, they don't cook. They don't really know how to cook. Or sometimes they don't even really want to cook. So the fastest thing is to go get out and buy something, eat what you want, save the rest for the next day. Eat that and then go out and buy some more stuff and save that and eat that the next day. And so then it's that cycle, day in and day out, day in and day out, year in, year out, month in, month out. And now you got diabetes, even though you don't look overweight or anything like that. And I know weight doesn't have anything to do with it that much because there are plenty of overweight people who don't have diabetes or hypertension. So no shame or anything, but I'm just noticing this pattern with single mature men. And what else? So he talked about having diabetes and he said, I'm sure you have something too. I didn't say anything because truth be told, I don't have anything. I don't have diabetes, hypertension, just name them off. I don't have any of those things. And I believe it's because I watch what I eat. I try to honor my body. I'm not successful all the time, but I used to have a bad eating habit. I used to eat chicken every day. I don't do that anymore. I eat meat outside when I go on my dates. I order and eat whatever I want. But at home, the 6 days of the week that I'm at home, I don't eat meat. I don't eat, ice cream and all that stuff. I just don't eat it because it doesn't do well with my body. I gain weight. And that's something I don't want to do. I don't want to be an overweight or fat 65-year-old or 70-year-old. That's just me. And again, it's no shame to people who are overweight, who are fat. I just knew early in my life that I did not want to be that way as I aged. And so I governed myself accordingly. So he said, I'm sure, like you have something. And so I didn't say anything. And then that was in the early part of the day. And then toward the middle of the day, he said again that he had diabetes and what do you have? And I said, nothing. I don't have anything. Silence. And then he started to, he said something about my calves. that I have muscular calves. So I'm sure you work out, you know, it looks like you work out, and, you know, telling from your legs, it looks like you work out. So I was like, I do a little something, but really not much. I said, I do have on heels. So another thing I've noticed is that the guy that I have gone out with 3 times, he just basically spoke in generalities about my body. He said, well, it looks like you take care of yourself. So he spoke about my body in generalities. He didn't say, ooh, I like your legs, or you have muscular legs, or your arms are sure strong, or you have a small waist. He didn't say any of those things. He didn't pick my body apart, like pick a particular part of my body and comment on it like this other guy did. He just said, it looks like you take care of yourself. This guy picked a body part out, legs. He also brought up SCX in the conversation, like out of nowhere. He just like pulled it out and said, you know, well, I like SCX. And I was like, okay. This is when he was talking about having hypertension. And then he brought it up again, you know, 5 minutes later. So what I've noticed about those conversations is that he is, you know, the men are letting me know what they like, but I already know that you like that because you're a man. And I'm thinking that they say that to just get a reaction from me to see if I'm down with that or what. But I don't know. So he mentioned that. So when men start picking my body apart and talking about sex and just bringing it up out of the random and blue, I know I'm not going to hear from them again, because I don't respond in my mind. I'm not responding in a way that lets them know that I'm going to be having casual sex with them. So that is my date review, and he took my number, but he hasn't called. I don't expect him to. And yeah, that's that. I mean, that's my date, and I don't think I'll be hearing from him anytime soon. Really, I don't think I'll be hearing from him at all. Thank you for watching, and remember to like, share this video so that my message can get out to other mature women who would like to get started with with dating again, or just view my channel and my videos for encouragement and motivation. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. Bye.